Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Oh my goodness. I've had a long... Hi WM. How are you tonight? Good? I'm drinking tea. How are you guys doing? What's up? Hi Sam. Hi Danny. Hi Al. Is it Al? Need to go to the store. Probably. Hi DMA. Hi Sydney. Hi Sam. Tea is your favorite drink. Hi Tammy. I have like something on here. How are you? How's everyone? WM. You didn't miss me. Hi Linda. You guys are cute. Hi everyone. Hi Black Enchanted. How's it going? You did. You missed us. You missed me so much. I'm good. I'm very good. As you are sugary. Alrighty then. I don't know what you mean by that, but cool. Oh, you guys. So what is up? What is up? So I was getting on and someone kept commenting on my videos. And so I like to answer a couple of their comments that they put on there. But first I want to go over KS, your booster. I have like herbs all over it. Hang on a second. Your name's everywhere. It looks really good. Hi, Danny. Oh, we have lots of things for tonight. Doing well, just working, but have 4 hours left of your 12-hour shift. That is a lot of hours. I'm trying to fix it so you can't see anything, but it came out really good for KS. I like it. Oh, I know why. Like, why is your name all over? Because I put like, you will do this for KS. You will do that for KS. You will respect her. Come back. Well, it's KO actually, but you will desire chaos. You will lust after chaos. You need love, desire, respect, so on and so on. It looks really good. Came out really nice for KO actually. Hey, Shark Girl. Bye, Shark Girl. Hey, Optimus. So, anyways, shall we answer a couple of these remarks that are on my... Just only because I never do this, you guys, because I just don't. But I'm just going to do this because I just saw them on here. Like this one was 8 minutes ago. Okay, so first, Luna commented that my video was boring. Well, if I bore you, don't watch me. Problem solved. Woo! Then Luna watched another video. Oh, same video. And said, why using EVP while casting spells? So trying to talk to a dead while doing interesting, but are they helping you? Question mark, laughing out loud. EVP why? Question mark. I think they don't like what you're doing. Making spells means they won't want to help you. Well, I'm not asking them to help me. I don't care if they help me. I don't pull my energy from spirits, from ghosts, from the dead. I pull my energy from the gods, from Lucifer, from Hecate, from Belial. I don't pull energy from them. My clients like for me to do EVPs while I'm casting because sometimes their spirit guides or their ancestors like to get on and say messages to them. And that's why I do it. Plus, they keep me company. But yeah, if it's boring, Luna, don't watch. And Optimus Prime can vouch for that because they like to say his name when I'm casting for him. Witchy Mom, hey, what's up? Hey, Blue, did you do the calming candle? Because I didn't cry this morning after. I did burn a white candle for you. All rounder. Can I ask you, Madame? You sure? But yeah, so, and also, somebody, I think the same person said to me that I need to, suggested that I move my camera up closer when I'm doing my castings. And I have it back there for a reason. When I'm at my casting table, which is right here, I don't like the camera up front. I'm not here to teach you how to do spells. I am doing castings for clients, and those videos are for them to watch their spell being cast. And to inspire you to do your own casting, not to tell you how to do it. I don't like to tell witches how to do their magic, but I like to inspire them to do their own. And I have a lot of confidential information on my table, and so I don't want that to be out in the public on YouTube because my clients' confidentiality is very important. And when you have clients that live in other countries all around the world, and in some countries that can cost them their life, having witchcraft performed on them and their loved ones. And so yeah. Privacy, confidentiality is important. I do their casting on YouTube, but I do not provide their personal information. I do put like initials that are given to me so that they know what video is theirs. And that's it. But you will never get to have a close-up of my table when I'm doing a casting for a client. That will never happen. Nope, unless it's for myself. Then I don't care. But I don't usually do videos of my own personal. Look at my cute little, look at you guys, how cute. So don't be so basic. Yeah. The sassy pants. How can I improve my magic powers? Meditate. What kind of tea? Oh, it's the black, it's the black green tea. It has lots of caffeine in it. And I have a long night ahead of me, so it did help a lot. Good. That's good, honey. I'm glad. How was your day today? It was pretty good. Hang on, let me see. Who are you? Armani. I had a great day. Hi, Kari. Oh, I love your font. So cute. All rounder. I'm doing great, you guys. Let's see, would you consider doing a private class on magic spellcasting? I am not sanctioned. I'm on my 4th cup of coffee. Haha. Just drink a Red Bull. It's faster. Whatever happened with my protection spell, laughing out loud? I totally forgot about that. It's done. It's been cast and it's in Belial's altar. If you don't mind, can I ask you a question? Sam, of course you can. And if you have a problem, don't answer. Okay. What's the question? Shoot. While you're doing that, let's look at our love booster for IL. Is it IL? Yes, it's IL. Let's have a look-see. We stuck to the glass because of all the oils I put all over it. Yeah, it did very well. Oh boy. Don't fall, please. The picture is stuck to it because I put oils and herbs all over it, so it's full of oils and herbs. But love binding, yeah, for IL and M. Yep, it looks really good. I'm trying to see, the names are all over it again. That's the picture that's stuck. But it is a little bit dark, but I'm running my finger in like this. And as you can see, it's divine intervention. You have stuff working for you that it's going to be a little while, but not too long. But it burned really good all the way through. And that looks really good. I think we're having a good batch of boosters. Let's see. Thank you, Armani. And why people don't like us? Because they're jealous. Because we're badasses and they're not. That's why. D. May, hey Blue, do you recommend that I do a booster for my spell? No, I think you just have to be patient and let it do its thing. Have you seen any movement? Has she contacted you, or how long has it been? Like a month? Has it been a full moon cycle? If it's been a full moon cycle and you want to do one, then we can. They're scared of us witches. No, she hasn't contacted me, but she's getting information from you from sister, right? So she doesn't really have to, because she's getting, it'll be a month on the 26th. Well, have you sent her a text? Just a hi, how are you? Nothing major, just basic. Anyway, I think so. She's also looking at my Instagram. See, so it's moving. So I would say it would be good to do a booster if you want to, but you don't have to. But when it starts moving and breaking through a little bit, sometimes a booster like helps kick her in the ass, you know, give it a little push. And Christian or other religion, buried or burned dead body. But now your faith and religion is different. So what ritual would you follow for the dead body of witches? I think that it's our choice. I don't really care. What day is curse night? Tonight. Tuesdays and Saturdays are curse nights. Unless I have like just a shitload of them to do, then I just do them all. Like all week. But I only have a few. I only have a couple to do. And so I don't have that many. But as far as you're concerned, Optimus, you're so funny. You crack me up, dude. You need to make up your mind. Because I'm going to strangle you. Hi, Peachy Face. Okay, Blue, I'll do a booster on the 5th. Hell yeah. I did. I've gotten how many different emails from you? First it was a love, then a strip and remove, then you changed what kind of strip and remove, then you wanted to know what kind of strip and remove, and then you keep sending me different things that you want in the strip and remove. So is a booster just adding more intention to the spell? Yeah. Well, it's that, and it kind of like, okay, a booster can do many things. Hi, Divine Spirit. The very last one that's from you is the one to follow. Okay, I got it. I need your email ID. It's bluewitch379@gmail.com. Now, what was I talking about? Let's see. Okay, so a booster is a lot of things. Okay, so like, for example, hold on. I'm fabulous, Divine Spirit. Because my lights are going off and up and down. Okay, so say I did a love spell and it worked. They got back together, and then you got in a big fight, you got drunk and beat the guy up. this actually has happened. And then he leaves you because you beat him up because you were drunk and he said something that offended you or whatever. And then you need a booster to get him back on track. Instead of recasting the whole spell, I just do a booster. Or I do a love spell and it's starting to work. You're starting to see the signs of the energy working, but you want it to work faster. It's not moving fast enough for you. And you want to give it a little energy push. And so it's kind of like I put it in those foils, in those things, and give it a boost. And then it helps to speed things up a little bit, a little boost of energy. Or just many things like that happen. Sometimes if I do a casting, sometimes there's a bunch of stuff blocking and in the way that need to be worked through. And so I'll do a booster to like unblock things. And then I call it an unblocking because there's a lot of things like emotional damage or hurt or different things like that that are blocking the energy from getting through to that person because they're not processing things. They're not being able to get over all the hurt, or they think that you hate them. And so, they're really down about that. There's all kinds of emotional issues and things like that. Spiritual stuff could be in the way. All kinds of things can be blocking. And so a booster will help with that, or an unblocking will help with that. It's the same thing. It just, you're just giving it different intent. And so that's kind of what that is. Armani, would an example be like if you had a jar spell and you would want to boost it by adding another candle on the jar, or no? Well, I do that like for 3 days. I will dress and put herbs and carve and everything. For 3 days, I'll put a new candle on all my castings. And so, but then after the 3rd day, then I usually will either, if it's a jar, I'll bury it. If it's like an apple or a lemon or whatever, I burn those. You can release things into the universe by burning things. It's faster, I think. Curses, I like to do like fire anthill curses, things like that. I like to bury in the fire anthill itself and then let the ants take care of it. Sometimes when I bury things in the fire anthill, like if I put like rotten meat in there, the coyotes will come and dig it up and they'll like all fight over it and tear it apart and eat it, which is good too, because either way, it's the same kind of intense curse. It's still doing, the energy is still going in there. And then I like it when they do that. But when the ants do it, the ants are hive-minded. And so you get that kind of energy where they're all working together to tear your life apart. And then when the coyotes come, or the skunks, or whatever animal comes in and unburies the curse and eats it, I mean, they're savages. They're savagely ripping you apart. And so I like that too. So it's like I get a twofer, This is probably a ridiculous question, but do you charge for spells and curses? Yes, of course. Okay, I get what a booster is now. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm sorry. Can you see one more time your email. Oh, can I say my email? Yeah. In 1 second. Yeah, bluewitch379@gmail.com. It's also in my about. If you go to my YouTube channel and you click about, you'll see it in there too. It goes bluewitch379@gmail.com. It's my slogan. Just kidding. You're welcome. But yeah, I got a lot of boosters in for this week, which is weird. I don't usually get a lot of boosters. Like usually I'll get like maybe 2 a week. But this last week, I got a lot. And I think that everybody's wanting their boosters put in that vortex. And let me tell you, that is smart. Loop, where have you been? How are you? I have not talked to you in so long. I thought you just didn't love me no more. Well, your pig's foot will be in a vortex for as long as the candle's burning. But then as soon as the candle's done, I take it out and put it in the fire anthill. Yep. That's badass. Hell yeah, it is badass. What did she say? Hey, Blue, I didn't... Wait, go back 1 second. Family the other night, I figured is the honey jar spell. Uh-huh. Probably so. I know when I get to having you do my love spell, I'll want it in the vortex. Hell yeah. I got really sick after I heard that whistle. Really? So the high vibration made you sick? I'll tell you, it made me sick one time too. Do you have any magic book right now? Yes, I have many of them. All of my magic books are Primal Craft. I have one right here, but it's a sacred book and it has sacred sigils and stuff on it that I cannot show on YouTube. How could you think I stopped loving my favorite witch? Laughing out loud, never. Because you just abandoned me. I figured you would be back around when it was time that you had your own stuff to work through. It's all good. How can you buy a real one? Are you talking about books? Well, my books are Primal Craft. You get on primalcraft.com, and I have all of those books. But the book that you would need to start with is called The Queen of Hell, and he sold out on those. So you'll have to wait until he has more. But you could ask him to put you like on a waiting list or something, and then when he gets them reprinted, then could send you one. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to ask the author. His name is Mark Allen Smith, and he's a fucking badass. Did you get my email, Blue? No. Another one are from last week. Let me see. So you just sent me one yesterday. I got it right here, and it didn't even show me. It says I read it, but I didn't. The last one that I read was from the 15th. And you sent me one right here. It says yesterday. Oh, is there a way to see what's going on? Well, we can do a candle reading if you want to, and see if the casting is affecting him and where it's affecting him. But he might be one of those guys that when he feels he's confused and doesn't understand the energy, and or he could be one of those guys that fights it, and then when he's done fighting it, I don't know. And with you, your energy's so all over the place that it could be having a hard time with that too. It's hard to say. Yes, Kelly. Sorry, I got out of the live for a minute. What did I miss? I have no idea. Kelly, I don't wanna. Shush. Shush. She wants me to do card readings, but I don't like doing card readings because I feel like other people are better at them than I am. I feel like I'm okay at it, but I don't really get into it and do all this stuff like I feel like what's her name again? Like Sunshine Tarot, I think is her name. Like, she's a fucking badass at card reading. And that's all she does is card readings, and she's really amazing at it. She's like 4 decks at one time, and I don't do that. I just use one deck. Oh, Sunshine Tarot. Yeah. She's a fucking badass. And I don't think I could ever be as good as her. So I'm just like, I feel like if I'm not the best, then I shouldn't do it. Yeah, Sunshine Terrace, she's a badass. I mean, I'll do them, but I don't know. I just think she's better at it than I am. So I'll just be a spellcaster, and she could do the readings. It's hard finding a real tarot reader. Like 95% of the ones on YouTube are just pull cards without having any actual gifts. I know. And I mean, I call forth your spirit guides to do it. Like, I do it privately with your guides. I do divination. I call forth your guides, and I ask them. I write all your questions out for them, and then I go over them with them, and I do a pendulum first, and then I'll ask them and then I say, okay, now I want you to answer these questions in the form of the tarot, and then I do the tarot reading with them, and Lucifer likes to do it with me too. So he'll always let me know he's there by giving me the devil card, and then we just have a little laugh about it. But yeah. What did you say? DMA Tarot is used as a tool to help guide the reader. Anyone can learn to read cards, but if it is pointless if you don't have abilities, all the cards, no matter what order you pull, will tell a story. I'm confused about tarot. Do you hear spirit talking? Because they always say that. Yeah, it's not that you hear them talking, but like when you get a card, they'll like give you an image on like what they mean by that. And so then you just kind of put it all together that way. Kind of like when they tell me things or when they show me something about a situation that one of my clients is going through, they'll give me like an image of them at a certain place in time. Sometimes they'll come to me, like, for example, I had one client who they told me like in 3 years or whatever that her ex was going to try to come get back with her, and that he was like a jail person, like in jail, in prison all the time, blah, blah, blah. And that she needs to say no because he's a dangerous individual. And so I had to tell her that. But, and so sometimes they'll just tell me things. Like I don't necessarily need to use the cards, but the clients like it when you use the cards for readings. I have like a couple of clients that are always after me for card readings, and Akate likes me to use them sometimes, and I just feel like I'm not the best, so I don't want to do it. Because I like to be good at what I do, and if I feel like I'm not the best at it, then I don't want to do it. I don't know if that's kind of being an asshole or what, but that's why she wants you to practice. Well, they kind of you hearing them talk and having them tell you stuff in your mind is different. They don't hear them with their ears. They tell them things in their mind, just like when Akate tells me how to cast your spell. Like she'll tell me what herbs to use, or she'll say, oh, for this one you should put that in there because this and that is going to be a problem for that person. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. So it's not that I'm literally hearing her voice, but she's talking to me in my mind. It's that kind of thing. Sydney says that she's an intuitive tarot reader, and she works with spirit guides that tap into people's energy with her lightning technique, and always changing when I read. Have you ever had a client tell you a tall tale about their situation and you catch them? Yes. And their lie from what Akate Lucifer had told you? Yes. And Akate gets really pissed off when that happens. I have been planning on doing YouTube for a long time, but I get nervous because I'm fat and fabulous. I am trying tea reading. Well, that's fun. There's like 5,000 tarot readers on YouTube these days. Sydney, coming from another fat and fabulous. Do it. DMA, yeah, I don't listen to those who should. So all the place I listen to the ones who resonate with my situation. Hi, Karen. Hi, babe. You brought me a Red Bull. Thanks. What's up? What are you doing, weirdo? Why are you looking at me like that? You can say hi. You came in.
I'm going to the store.
Well, I gotta go too in a minute.
All right, whatever you're done, come in.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too. I don't know, you guys. Cheers to that. Yes, I know. He's so fabulous. Most of the time, unless he's in trouble. How to make a honey jar. You write a petition on a picture, stick it in a jar with honey. Total smart ass. But basically that's it. You write a petition, put the sigils on it, put your blood on it, hold it in your hand, squeeze it really tight, tell it what you want, put it in the jar, put some herbs in there, stick a crystal in there, a magnet, whatever goes with what you're wanting, and then fill it the rest of the way with honey. You could put a rose in it. You could put, whatever you want. I like to put a rose in my honey jars. Hecate's roses are dead. They're dead. I have to get her new ones. That is simply unacceptable. Yeah. I just looked over at them and it was very sad. But that's what I do for honey jars. So excited for my spell. I can't wait. I did your suggestion, Blue. Ha ha. Instead of beer, I'm drinking wine at night to sleep. Yes. That's good. Wine is good. Whew. It's kind of hot in here. I think I'll have to put on my air conditioner while I'm at the store to cool it down. I have a couple of spells I need to throw in the fire. I love to put them in my little wood burning stove over there, to release them. Sometimes if it's too hot, then I'll put them out in the outside burner I have. But usually I like to put them in here and just release them that way. But so now that I'm protected by the trident, does that make it easier to build a relationship with the gods? Probably. What's a beginner? Wait, what did you say? Hi, Luke. What's a beginner spell you recommend? To practice. Honey jars are good beginner spells. It's not really a beginner spell. I don't think there is beginner spells. I think witchcraft is witchcraft. But honey jars are really good. Freezer spells are good. Just whenever you have a situation that you need to control for witches. If say you're at work, somebody's being really hostile towards you or picking on you or talking shit about you, put them in the freezer, do a freezer spell. Put them in there. Just practice putting your intent into things. Practice pulling and pushing energy into crystals. Practice meditating. Things like that are really good ways to build your ability to push and pull energy, from different things. You could practice pulling energy from the moon, from the stars. I love to go up there and take energy from the moon and the stars and just pull it back down with me and put it into spells. I love to do that. It's really good to practice, to sit in front of a mirror and then open yourself up, open all your chakras up, and then pull that energy through yourself and practice making those balls from your own energy, and then take it and put it into a candle, with intent. And that's a really good way. Almost forgot to ask about the about the what? About the candle reading. What do you mean? Did I do one for you too? I didn't do one for you, did I? I don't remember. Did I do one for you? If I did, it's posted. Mystic. I started out with a freezer spells. I'm going to start practicing. I really need to take my power back. Yes, you do. Spells, and let me tell you, it worked so well. That's awesome. Hi, Mystic. I'm looking. What do you mean? You message me. You were supposed to see how everything was affecting him. No, it's not posted. And I'm a slacker. It didn't show me you were coming on, girl. I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens. I posted on Facebook. Yeah, he does that a lot with you, which is really strange that he does that. But I am going to be doing some other stuff tonight for you. So I'll throw that on too. We'll just put one on while we're doing that. Because I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it. He did that with my honey jar as well. He, when I do invocations, when I'm casting with him, and I do invocations, and sometimes he does that. He'll turn off my camera, or he'll turn it sideways where it'll be like this and won't allow me to switch it around. I did one a few weeks ago, I think a couple of weeks ago, where he wouldn't let me turn it around. And so I thought, okay, fine, I'll just wait until in the morning, till tomorrow, and then I'll try to turn it around. And then when I went to turn it around, it was completely gone. I was just like, it's not going to happen. But, they're the boss, and so it's just, if they don't want that shit on there, no matter what you do, it won't be on there. And so I'm just like, well, I guess I should be like, yeah, I got to take pictures. Because that's just kind of how it is. Yeah. Oh, hi, Nicole. You are super late. He makes pictures disappear off my phone too. Yeah, he thinks it's stupid and that it's not necessary. Yeah. Lucifer likes to play with me when I'm doing videos. He'll like distort my face and make me all crazy looking. And I love it when he does that. I think it's awesome. And people will see it and they'll like send me screenshots of me looking all weird on YouTube. And then I'll put them on my Facebook page because I think it's cute. But I know that it's his energy doing that because it's totally him, and his energy is, it's so, the vibrations are so high that it just does that to you. But Anakati doesn't mind me doing videos. She watches me like a hawk when I'm doing videos. And so she's always watching me. And sometimes she'll even like pop in and watch you guys through my eyes. And so that's kind of cool. I catch her doing that sometimes. If you see my eyes changing colors and stuff, that's them looking through my eyes. And that's always fun. You guys catch them doing that all the time. I have a couple of friends who don't like talking to me on Messenger because they'll do that. They'll like, my eyes will be like all of a sudden completely different than my eyes. And so they'll just like keep their head down and they won't, they don't want to look at me. And then they'll say, oh, your eyes just changed. I can't look at you. And so they'll like talk to me with their eyes closed the whole time. Can't look at you. So they just, they let you know that they're there. It's pretty peaceful and calm tonight, which is strange. But I don't know. Oh, and the thumbnail that I posted, you guys, is a night vision. So then the lights do this. Is a night vision picture I took. I was trying to capture the moon with a night vision picture, and I got the tree in right next to my temple is a tree that's all like pruned, and then there's like this little creature like sticking out of the tree like this, and she has like a red face and these two little horns like this. I don't know if you could notice her, but I tried to zoom in on her so you could see her, but she's probably about yay big. And I say her because I feel like it's a female, like a female energy. It might not be, but I kind of felt like that. So she was just like sticking out of the branch like that. And I mean, she's red. I could clearly see her. So I don't know if other people noticed or not. I think there's some other little creatures around. There's some green spots of energy on the tree. I posted the full picture on in the Blue Witch Coven Facebook page, but the one on the thumbnail is just of the little red creature coming out of the tree. She's pretty cool. But I don't know if it's a girl. I just feel like it is. But so that's what that is, in case you're wondering. And yeah, sometimes I'll catch all kinds of different kinds of things in my yard walking around. One time I have a picture where there are these cloaked beings in scattered locations in my yard, and I think I posted that on my Coven page too, but I can't remember. But I got them in my security cameras. So they're night vision security cameras. In the night vision, you can catch some really interesting things on night vision in the security cameras. I don't know if you have them, but it can be pretty wild. Yeah. I posted one video when I summoned all of the spirits that came through my mirror that I opened to come, because I was sending them on an air, to do something for me. And I summoned them all. And then in the video on the Blue Witch Coven page, you could see them all like swarming my house. It was crazy. So badass. But anyways, so I think I'm going to get off of here and go to the store. I'm going to get a couple of things for tonight. And then I will be out here all night until morning. I got a candle reading to do, a poppet, and I think I have a Pigfoot fire anthill curse to do. But I really want to do a, there's a curse coming. I know that it's coming because Akati keeps showing me this curse that she wants me to do with something that I don't have it yet, but it's coming. And I'm going to be sticking somebody in a dead fish and then throwing them in the river. I don't know who it is or what it is yet, but she said she keeps showing me doing, I don't know if I've already done it in the other realm, but I keep seeing me doing this casting where I'm putting someone in a dead fish and throwing them in the river, in the Dolores River, in the fish. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I can't wait to do it. So I'm like, okay, like I'm going to go to the store and buy this fish. You know, it's a whole fish. It's not like, you know, it's, instead of cooking it, it's going back to the river. Maybe I'll just go catch one and stick it in there and then throw it in. That would be fun. I wonder if I could do that. That would kind of freak me out, I think. Wow, that's a great idea. I could have and then put it in the anthill. No, it'll go in the river. Yeah, it is a great way to curse. I think that sounds like fun. But I don't like to catch fish, but I could have one of my boys catch it. And then I could put it, and then I could, you know, have the curse rolled up and bound, you know, with a little wire or something, or with a string. I could tie it. I could have the curse on the petition, you know, bound and everything, and then stick it into the fish and then throw it into the river. And then it'll just stay in that fish. That fish will swim away. I like that. But I don't know if I could do it to a live fish. It'll really freak me out, I think. It wouldn't. I could totally do it. And banish them at the same time. Yep. A banishing fish spell. But I don't know how I would videotape it because it wouldn't be done here. It would be done at the river. So it would have to be like, hopefully you'd be putting my ex-mother-in-law in a dead fish. Yeah. That is awesome. Did you cite against any more boosters for more me because of them breaking? Oh, we fixed that problem. We already did one and fixed it. Then put it in the hand. We already worked through that. Add some rocks to make it sink to the bottom and never surface. Well, I did this one spell on this one person where I put them and I did a curse, and then I put the petition and all the wax and everything from it in a little tin, and then I buried it next to the shoreline of the river, or of the lake actually, and then the lake rose, and then it's been under the lake ever since, and it's still effective to this day. And that's been like a couple years. Yeah, I did one totally off camera. I don't like when I do the original booster, I don't do like every single one of them on camera. If they break, then I do them again, but I don't keep putting them on camera. I don't like do a video every single time for the same booster. You know what I mean? That would be a lot of videos. I don't do that. I'll do them, and then I do them again and again until they stop breaking. And then when they stop breaking, they're good, then we're good. Then it's good. I sent you a message. Did you get it? Did you not get it? I'll check my drafts. I love that idea. Oh, nice. Yes. Makes sense. We were doing something else next month anyways. But I still read them. It should be on a video. It should be, I still look at them. Yeah, I think in the last, not my last live, but check a couple live. There, it's in a live somewhere where I checked it and I said, finally, we got a good one on this one because that one that we did broke all to hell. And then remember, I told you I was going to redo it and not put the poppet on it because I think that the poppets have way too much energy and it shatters the glass every fucking time. And so I started putting the poppets next to it. See, Optimus remembers it. I was in the middle of town with people, sidewalks, and blacktop all around me, and it was a festival in town, and I was sitting in my wheelchair by the wall of a building, and a frog hopped on my foot. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. I love that. We actually went over the Toad Right today in my Queen of Hell group. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is crazy. The Queen of Hell, the Toad Right. Man, what a thing. But if one after you said that didn't, the second one broke. That didn't. Yeah, it didn't. You had a good burn on the next one. That was Thursday, maybe Friday. What does that mean? The toad is change. It's the toad represents transformation and change, I believe, right? Right, Kelly? Am I right? Hang on, let me look real quick. We just went over it today. Hang on a second, let me look. It's a symbol of transformation, yeah. The toad is the creature that is able to survive both on land and water. It is an omen of the dark goddess, Hecate. Yep. You can't get outside to find a frog. So I said, if you want me to do it, Oh, you have no idea, sweetie. Any kid stole my frog. Well, yeah. You have to be really careful with that right, with the toad right. Oh my gosh. So we went over it today. You have to do many things. It comes with many warnings. You don't do anything. You just let it happen. But the toad right is like very serious. Do you have the Queen of Hell mystic? I had a baby froggy hopping around at my job site at your job last night. Transformation. Hey, Blue, I'm going to go back to work. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yes, severe consequence if the right is not done properly. Yes, so be very careful with that, you guys. It's not something to play around with for sure. We went over it tonight. There's like, you have to spend like 3 nights in the graveyard. You have to undergo testing by the gods. There's many, many things that you have to do that if it's not your, be careful. Do your research. Make sure there are signs from the goddess besides the toad showing up. Like there has to be many, like you have to be absolutely 100% positive that she wants you to do that. Otherwise, you could get in big trouble. Yeah, well, most of us can't. I mean, if you did 3 nights at a graveyard, like they'll arrest you. You can't. I mean, I don't know, won't they? Isn't it closed like at a certain time? And then if you go in there, isn't it like, a bad thing? And not only that, but then when you're there, like she opens a vortex of the entire graveyard with the behemoth, going around. And there's just all kinds of stuff. Like it's huge. And then the spirits that are there like torment your body, like your skin. You'll feel it. They're not allowed to harm you, that they can cause you discomfort. There's many things, so I would be careful. It could be just, the frog could have just been a sign of transformation. Yeah, it could have just been a sign for transformation. The toad right is a very, very serious, very intense, and it's not just, getting a bone, a magical bone or whatever. So be careful, please. Get the Queen of Hell. The instructions are in there on how to perform it, and make sure that you, just be careful. It's not anything to play around with. But it's time to go. The beep beep was my car starting. And I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you soon. Peace out.